Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are back with another review of a day at an amusement park, and this time we will be talking about this past visit we just had to Dorney Park. And unfortunately the park closed early today, but it was still a good day. And yeah, so when we first got into the park, we headed to Papa Luigi's, and then after Papa Luigi's we headed to Aquablast, and then after Aquablast we headed to Wildwater Rapids, and after Wildwater Rapids we headed to Cascade, and after Cascade we headed to Patriots Plunge, and after Patriots Plunge we headed to
Lightning Falls.
Oh yeah, Lightning Falls. And after that we headed to Snake Pit, and after the tube slides of Snake Pit, EB got his ride on Python Plummet, and after EB's ride on Python Plummet we headed to Aqua Racer, where we waited a while for, and after Aqua Racer we headed to Python Plummet for my ride on it. I got back on yellow, and there were some crazy turns. And yeah, so after Python Plummet we headed back to the dry park for the day, and after we headed back to the dry park we headed to Talon, which was really good. And after Talon we headed to Wave Swinger, and after Wave Swinger we headed to Hydra, and after Hydra we headed to Meteor, and after Meteor we headed to we headed to Demon Drop.
Shout out Trevor, because we saw him on the way down.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. We headed to Demon Drop, and after Demon Drop we headed to Dominator Green, and after Dominator Green we headed to Dominator Red, and after Dominator Red we headed to Thunderhawk, and after Thunderhawk we headed to Scrambler, and after Scrambler we headed to Steel Force, which was a good ride on it. And after Steel Force we got a ride in on Possessed, where there was a minor malfunction before it went up into the spike for the final time, and we got stuck on it, so that was something else.
First time.
And yeah, so after Possessed we headed to Monster, and after Monster we headed to the Whip, and after the Whip we headed to Apollo, and after Apollo we rode Music Express, and after Music Express we did the Ferris wheel, where we got some good shots.
Remember we did Enterprise before the Ferris wheel?
Oh yeah, I forgot when we did the Enterprise before Ferris wheel. And yeah, so we rode Enterprise before Ferris wheel, and it is not going upside down all the way. And yeah, so after that we headed to the Ferris wheel for reals, and after the Ferris wheel we headed to Kaleidoscope, and after Kaleidoscope we headed to Dodge 'em, which was still like people going the wrong way, but hey, but it was still an alright ride on Dodge 'em. And after Dodge 'em we headed to Talon, and after Talon we headed to Subway for something to eat, specifically my spicy Italian sandwich. And after that we headed straight to Revolution, where we finally got the high side. And after Revolution we headed to our last ride of the day on Steel Force, where I screamed "whoa" when the ride-up asked if I was ready to ride, and then I got all those like people in the station to applaud for me.
Everybody in the station.
Yeah. And so yeah, so after that basically concluded our day at Dorney Park. Unfortunately there's no Jabbar story for you guys, and the park closed early today, so yeah, so and shout out Jack too.
Shout out to Jack.
Yeah, so after that basically concludes this review of the day at Dorney Park. So make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description. And make sure to subscribe if you are new, and turn on post notifications so you will not miss a new video. And I will see you in the
next video.